The last time we paid a visit to Withrow Springs State Park north of Huntsville, we hiked along War Eagle Trail. Well, this time we're back to float War Eagle Creek, and with sights like these, we couldn't wait to come back here. Daniel, you ready? Yeah, let's hit it.
Behind us we've got Big Eddy, and to me it's one of the most beautiful spots on the creek. It's probably one of the tallest bluffs we'll see today. The area we're putting in on is a private access, and I just want to say thank you to the family that allowed us to access the river. It's the family of Robert Swain. They do a lot to promote the creek in the area. And so this is where we're going to begin our float, and we're going to float about 2 miles down to Withrow Springs State Park, the Highway 23 access. Today, hopefully we'll be able to see a couple eagles, maybe some deer and turkey. This time of year is great for that. Probably our biggest issue today is going to be low water. I'm sure we're going to have to get out and drag a little bit, but I think we'll make it. I think the gauge right now is probably somewhere below 1.5 feet, and really an optimum level is anywhere from 2 to 3 foot. So the floating season is normally late February to July, but this year it's been kind of tough. It's been a little spotty with the low rainfall, but I think we'll make it. Like I said, we might have to get out a little bit, but we'll get there.
So for a family outing, this is probably the perfect creek, I would think.
Oh yeah, this is generally a very easy-going float, usually class 1. Of course, in times of high water, you always have to take that into consideration, and you have to do that with any river, creek, or any moving water. But with the War Eagle, usually very easy going. There are occasional hazards with strainers and down trees, in which I haven't floated this section in a couple months, so hopefully we don't run into that today, but if we do, we'll just have to take it easy and deal with it when we get there.
Normally, the put-in area is at the Highway 412 access and then taking out at the Highway 23 access just south of Withrow Springs State Park, making it a 4.6-mile float, taking several hours.
The War Eagle, it begins in the southern part of Madison County in the Ozark National Forest, and the headwaters of the War Eagle are pretty much in the same area as the headwaters of the White River, the Buffalo, the Mulberry, and Big Piney. And it's one of those deals where I think the War Eagle kind of gets overlooked by a lot of people. You know, a lot of people have heard of the Buffalo and the Mulberry, but there's still some people out there that have never been on the War Eagle or even heard of it. So I think it's kind of a hidden treasure, but we're starting to see more traffic on it every year. So I think it's kind of being discovered right now, which is a really good thing.
Well, it's definitely, if you want to go out and have, a solitude out here and a good, calm float, picturesque, this is it.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. It's a great family stream. A really good float, really easy going float. Generally you don't have the crowds. On the weekends you might see a couple boats, but it's not too bad. And there could be some really good fishing along the creek as well. We have several people that camp with us, and they come out and they fish for smallmouth bass and largemouth, spotted bass, as well as catfish and brim, but it can be really good fishing at times.
Besides great float fishing opportunities on War Eagle Creek, there are also excellent photo ops as well, what with all the wildlife, the bluffs, and various rock ledge overhangs that you can traverse under. Canoe and kayak rentals are available at Withrow Springs State Park by appointment, with a park interpreter ready to guide you on the float. Keep in mind, these rentals are dependent on War Eagle Creek's water level and it is advisable to check with the park on flow levels before reserving your canoe or kayak.